After doing Navadip Dham parikrama, now we are in Jagannath Puri. Today is the first day in Jagannath Puri. We took darshan of Tota Gopinath and we will go to the Bhajan Kutir of Prabhupada. We will go. If you stand behind me, then ghost will catch you. In scriptures it is said, don't stand behind me. Bhoot means Maya will catch you. Maya, where is it? The shlok is there. What is it? Then ghost will possess you if you stand behind Gurudev. In Bhagavad it is written or not. Read this verse, then you will know. And so the Maya will catch you. So always sit in front. So under the guidance of Guru and Vaishnavas, we did Navadip Dham parikrama. We are in Jagannath Puri. Today is the first day. We took darshan of Tota Gopinath. And the name is Tota Gopinath. The Tota means beautiful garden. In that time it was a very beautiful forest. For this regard this was called Tota Gopinath. Very beautiful katha is there. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after sannyas, he promised to his mother that I will be in Jagannath Puri. So they were going, and so Sachi Mata met with him in Shantipur, and Sachi Mata started to cry. If you go to Vrindavan, you won't get my darshan. You won't get any news either. Because that time Navdeep, Vrindavan, and so much distance was there, and there was no proper means of transportation at that time. And also, it was a dense forest. These days we are seeing, but actually, around 550 years ago, all this was a very, very dense forest. And then bear, lion, tigers, many animals were there. Oh, don't disturb me during Katha. During Hari-katha, do not disturb me. Listen peacefully. Now the monkeys are on me. Monkeys are going to disturb me now. These are monkeys. No? Okay. So she was thinking, I'm not getting any update on your news. So you can stay in Jagannath Puri. Every year from Bengal, people are coming to Jagannath Puri because Bengal is not far away from Jagannath Puri. Someone can walk also. 25 days you can walk and go. In 12 days you can cover the distance. Raghunath Das Goswami, he covered the distance in 12 days. It's written in scriptures. You can run and then you can cover also. Especially people during the time of Rath Yatra, they come to Jagannath Puri for Rath Yatra. For 4 months they stay here. That's why it's called Chatur Masya. And after 4 months, people return back. For this regard, Sachi Mata said, you have now taken sannyas. You should not stay in the house if you take sannyas. The sannyasi never goes back to their own birthplace. The Sachi mother said, "You stay in Jagannath Puri." For this regard, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to keep the promise he gave to his mother, he stayed in Jagannath Puri. When he was staying in Jagannath Puri, that time Radhar Pandit, he took Kshetra sannyas. Means like where he will stay within a limited area. This is called Kshetra sannyas. So Gadadhar Pandit stayed here, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Gambhira. Every day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he used to came to meet Gadadhar Pandit. That time, Gadadhar was reading Bhagavad, like Panditji here was reading Bhagavad also. So Gadadhar Pandit every day reading Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was hearing the Katha of Prahlad and Dhruv also coming. Then Mahaprabhu used to hear that, and he was used to get absorbed in high class ecstatic moods. And with Gadadhar, sometimes also Mahaprabhu was walking on the banks of on the beach. So nearby the ocean, one Mahaprabhu was walking, and suddenly Mahaprabhu said, "Gadadhar, I want to give you a very rare thing." Gadadhar said, "Whatever you want to give, I will take." Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he picked up he started to dig the sand in the beach. Then he kept on digging, and then he found these beautiful deities. And these deities were given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Gadadhar, and Gadadhar used to serve these deities here. The deities that you are seeing here, these are manifested by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. The Gopinath darshan that you are taking, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself gave to Gadadhar Pandit, and Gadadhar served here. It was very beautiful, nice garden that time, beautiful forest like it. That's why it's called Tota Gopinath. Tota Gopinath ki jai. Very nice, beautiful katha this is. And here also katha is coming. And when Gadadhar Pandit was feeling separation from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then it was very hard for him to offer the garland to the deities. His body was paining, so the Gopinath bent down towards to receive the garland easily, like he's sitting on the knees. Just as like when Krishna disappeared from the Ras, when the Gopi is feeling separation from Krishna, and after Gopi Geet, Krishna in the assembly of Gopis, he appeared and he received and honored the asan offered by the Gopis. Exactly in the same way Gopinath is sitting here. This mood is hidden here. Very nice, beautiful place this is. If I speak a lot, then we won't be able to cover the next places we have to go. This Gopinath is very beautiful. When we used to come with Gurudev during Purushottam month, and we used to come in Nilachal Gaudiya Math, that time all the Vaishnav, Gurudev Vaman Goswami Maharaj, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, Shri Janardhan Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj, so many high class exalted devotees, they came together and they stayed in this very temple. Nearby there was a big assembly nearby the temple. 20 days Katha was going on at that time in Chaturmasya, in the Purushottam month. We celebrated the Purushottam month like this. And at that time, at night, this very Thakurji, Gopinath, one side is Srimati Radhika, another side is Lalita. The Pujari told Radha and Lalita Devi. Radharani said to Gurudev, look, I want this cloth. So the cloth that I have has a hole in it, so I need a new cloth. The next day, early morning, Sri Gurudev Vaman Goswami Maharaj said to Narayan Maharaj, have you brought a piece of cloth from Mathura? He asked him. He said, yes, I have. Then he took darshan of Thakurji and they saw the cloth of Thakurji. It was very old. And then they offered the new piece of cloth to Thakurji. Thakurji directly is asking, especially the Thakurji's worshipping is done very nice. If you give clothes, then Srimati Radhika is very pleased. So Premananda Prabhu used to donate clothes here also in this temple. Very nice, beautiful deities here. Here Gopinath, the Gopinath darshan you are taking. So Krishna, when he entered the assembly of gopis, then the gopis asked how many questions to Krishna? 9. The first question was, one loves because they are loved. And second is whether you love them or not, they love. And third one is whether you love or not, they do not love anyone. And there are one those who don't care about anything. They're Atmaram, Aptakam. So how many I explained? I explained 4. So Atmaram, Aptakam, and Gurudrohi, Apraj, Akrit, ungrateful person. And next one, offender. So 4 plus 3, 7. And one is Hetu Prem and Ahetu Prem. Love with cause and cause with love. So gopis, they asked these 9 questions. And who are you among these? Then Krishna said, I am none. I do not belong in any of these categories. Those who love because they are loved, they are called business love. It's called business love. First saying I love you, then they're saying I love you also. When I leave you, you also say. This kind of prem is called business love. And whether you do love or whether you love them or not, but they still love you. They are the parents. They have taken duty and responsibility after giving birth to the child. And whether they take care of the baby or not, but it is the very responsibility of the parents to nourish their child. And fourth is so whether you love them or not, they don't love anyone at all. So these are 4 kinds. These is coming Atmaram, Aptakam, Akritagya and Gurudrohi. These 4 type of people come in this category. So Atmaram, you won't get any fruits if you love such a person. One who is self-satisfied, like they're absorbed in themselves. Atmaram Mushtamanya, Jagannatha Hari. The Atmaram, like Shukdev Goswami Path example is coming. As soon as he came out from his mother's womb, he started to run towards the forest. And behind him, Vyasdev, what is he doing? He's calling out Haputra, Haputra and crying. But Shukdev Goswami, he did not turn back. So the Sutta Goswami Pad, he explained the glories of Sukadeva Goswami Pad. So Atmarama, Aptakam, one who has fulfilled all his desires. And now they are not attached to anything at all. They are not affected by anyone's sorrow or happiness. And Gita God is saying also, he said or not, Arjun, listen. Atmaram Aptakam. These are the qualities of Atmaram Aptakam person. So the example, Aptakam example is the father of Sita Devi, Kshetra-dhama. People say Janak Maharaj, but it's just a title. Janak Maharaj means the king of Janak. The father of Sita Devi, actual name is Kshetra-dhama. He's Aptakam. He's not attached to anything. Even then, during the time of marriage, so during the farewell of the Sita Devi, she was crying. Janak Maharaj, when Sita Devi embraced to her father, and she cried, "Oh father, oh father." That time Janak Maharaj's heart melted little bit, and one drop of tear fell from his eyes. Why? Gurudev explained, because who is Sita Devi? She is manifestation of Srimati Radhika, the pleasure potency of the God. If someone comes in contact with the pleasure potency of the God, automatically the symptoms of love will manifest, and there is no any doubt in this at all. You get this? For this regard, so one or two drops of tears came from his eyes. For this reason only, in this material world during marriage happens, right? When the mother is crying during the farewell of her daughter, she is saying, "Now I will stop crying. From today, you will start crying. This is the last day that I'm crying." The mother is saying to the daughter during the farewell of the daughter, "Now I'm fair. Now the marriage is done. I took, I searched for your husband. And now my hairs have turned white in maintaining you. I've struggled so much. Today is my last day. Look, dear daughter, today you are married. From now, it's your turn to start crying." Whether you believe or not, those who got married, they have this realization already. So after marriage, Sita Devi, before the marriage, she was happy or not? And after marriage, the day she got married, Sita Devi struggling, suffering so much. What happened? Like even when the bow got broken, the Parshuram came also, and he created an havoc, and he shouted so much. And then she got married, and she went to Ayodhya, and see, further what happened with her. Life was full of crying. That's why it is said. So Atmaram and Aptakam, I was telling, and the next is Guru Drohi Apradhi. One who commits offense in the feet of Guru, who criticize Guru, who go disobey the Guru, they are called Guru Drohi, the big offenders. And the next one, a Kritagya, the ungrateful person. Those who do not acknowledge someone's help or someone's grateful, they are not grateful, that's called. So ungrateful person. So 4 plus 3, 7. And two questions, Hetu and Hetu. Gopis, they asked Krishna, tell me, the prema that you have towards me is with cause or causeless. Krishna said cannot be with cause, and it cannot be causeless either. The prema there is spontaneous. The prema in the heart of the gopis, it is spontaneous, inbuilt in within them. There is no any cause in it. It's automatically manifesting from the heart. If the prema is not coming from the heart, then you cannot say it's prema. Sometimes it transforms into lust. That's why fulfilling the sense gratification is lust, and fulfilling Krishna's desire is prema. For your own happiness, people are saying, for their own happiness, they're saying, I love you, and then they're saying, I leave you. Okay, get lost. But even then, they don't get lost, and then they say, I will beat you, I hate you. Okay. Then, okay, whatever happened. Even then, they are not going. Then, have to say, I kill you. So, is this love? No, it isn't. What is the definition of love? Understand the definition of it. Love. In English, Love. The significance of L is lake of tears. The more and more you have prema, the more and more tears will be falling down from your eyes. Whether it be material or transcendental, you have to cry. If you don't cry, prema will not come. Did you understand? Say Haji. Whether material love or transcendental, material prema or transcendental prema, you have to cry in both. If you're not crying, then it is not prema. It is very, very necessary to cry. That's why it's L is equal to means lake of tears, and O means ocean of sorrow, like a huge ocean of sorrow. And third one, V, valley of death. But in transcendental world, there is no anything as death. The prema, only the lover beloved faints. There is no any death in the transcendental world. There they just faint. Because there is no, like sometimes like Srimati Radhika is fainting in the separation of Krishna. And at last, E means end of life. The end of life comes. So which love is good? Tell me. Material or transcendental? Transcendental, of course. You should understand what prema is. So at the end, Krishna said, look, gopis, the prema that I have for you is natural and spontaneous. That's why it's called Sahaja Gopi Prem Nauka Bukam. That's why it never manifests in form of lust. It's pure prem. That's why I said Na Paryam Nirviddham. In Srimad Bhagavad, explanation is coming. Krishna said, Gopis, the prema that you have for me is unique and unparalleled. Na Paryam Nirviddham. Sandam sa sadhu kritta. The activities of sadhu that you are doing, meaning, like in this, like forget about this world, it's not even possible for the most chaste lady. In scriptures, it is glorified about the most chaste ladies. For example, Anusuya and the Atri Muni's Katha. And Anuswaya Katha is also the shoes. Very chaste ladies Kathas there. And Lakshmi, Brahmani, Shivani, the wife of Brahma, wife of Shiva. Their chastity is also unique and unparalleled. So, if I explain this, then the time will pass by. Anyway, so Lakshmi Devi married to whom? Narayan. And Devi Parvati married to whom? Lord Shiva. And Brahmani means the wife of Brahma. So they were very chaste ladies, and their chastity has been glorified in the scriptures. Varundhati also, her chastity is also unique and unparalleled. But all these are glorifying whose lotus feet? Glorifying the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. For this regard, Uma Rama Satta Sati. So for this regard, so they're saying if Krishna is saying, if I serve your lotus feet, if I get the age of Brahma and I serve your lotus feet, even then I can never be free from your debt. If you serve someone, then you can be free from their debt, right? Someone is serving with their money, someone serving with their body. By service, what happens? That you become free from debt. So you should serve or not. Someone can serve financially, someone can serve by mind, someone can serve by body. So money, mind, body, everything. By money, mind, body, by everything, you should try to serve. Then Krishna is saying, if I get the age of Brahma and I serve your lotus feet for eternity, even then I can never be free from your debt. After hearing these, gopis started to cry. Why? Because gopis thought the prem is not bound by any kind of debt. There cannot be any kind of debt between the lover and the beloved. Because divine transcendental love is like a flying bird. Like the male bird and female bird in the open white sky. As far as they want, they can go. And what does this mean? Prema is like this. Lover and beloved. The prema is like this. Pure. There is no any kind of bondage. No any bondation. Wherever bondation is wherever bondage is coming, there the prema diminishes, it shrinks. Try to understand how is prema. That's why prema is called just as like in a huge wide open sky. The male bird and female bird, both, they are flying. Exactly in the same way, lover and the beloved, prema is like this. There is no any kind of bondage. Wherever a bondage is coming, that prema shrinks. What is the meaning? Gopis are explaining the glories of the paramour mood. In paramour mood, all this explanation is coming. In this world, if you try to follow paramour mood, you will go straight to hell. And this paramour mood is also coming in the Radha and the Gopis, and it's high in the highest limit in the mood of Srimati Radhika. And do not follow this. If you try to imitate, then you will go to hell. If you try to imitate these moods, you will go straight to hell. So, Krishna is saying, na param nirvattam, sadhu kripta vivadasapiva. Krishna said, all kinds of, you have broken all the chains of bondage that you have in this world. and it's not possible for anyone to break all those chains. All the chastest of the chastest ladies that have ever existed, even they could not break these chains that you have broken for me. Krishna is saying to the gopis, but you gave up everything. You broke all the chains. What are these chains of this material world? What is it? Like big, strong, fat iron chains, especially like to control a ship in ocean. You need big piece of chains, very strong chains. You need so gopis. So these chains signify the bondage of the material world. What are they? Like shyness, patience, and the disobeying of elders, and the social etiquette. Everything gopis abandoned, and they ran towards Krishna. Krishna played the flute, and gopis, they gave up everything, all their worldly things they gave up, and they even shyness they gave up. The best jewel of woman is shyness. This is their best jewel. Those who don't have this, they are called what? Do you know? Like just one who is not shy. And the society rejects that kind of woman. So for Krishna, for Govind, they gave up everything. They gave up, they broke all the bondages of this world. So Srimati Radhika is saying, see, very beautiful mood of the gopis is here. Tajantu Bandhava Sarvai. My friends can abandon me, no problem. They can leave me if because I have prayed with Krishna. So Srimati Radhika is saying to Lalita, go to Chaumatha. It's like a four-way crossroad. Go there and take a big drum and play it and announce that Srimati Radhika is in love with Krishna. Declare it open, wide, no problem. All people will hear it and they will criticize me, no problem. Tadantu Barbudava Sarvai Nindastu Guruvojana. The elders, they can criticize, no problem. But Shama Sundar is my heart and soul, my life. I will never ever give up Shama Sundar. So Krishna is speaking this verse. That's why he's speaking this verse. So Krishna got defeated or not? Krishna himself said, if I serve your lotus feet for eternity, I can never be free from your debt. Srimati Radhika said, if you are not free from the debt, then how can the prema exist? I explained that prema, there is no any kind of bondage of debt between lover and the beloved. There should be no any kind of debt. So they asked to Krishna, tell us, how can you be free from our debt? Then sa sadhu kritam. When you become sadhu, and then when you do kirtan, then will be free from this debt. So Krishna, what did he do? He became sadhu or not? In Kali Yuga, Krishna, manifest form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he's singing, dancing in ecstasy. So sadhu Krita. Mahaprabhu came here and he manifested such deep mood of separation with Pralamba, and he did bhajan, Sachinandan Gaur Hari. That's why Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj wrote that when you come to Jagannath Puri, you will get two darshans. Krishna Viravidur Radha and Radha Viravidur Krishna. You will take this darshan Jagannath Puri. How they are absorbed in the mood of separation. All this katha, it's coming here. Very nice, beautiful place it is. Gadadhar Pandit. Who is Gadadhar Pandit? The expansion of Srimati Radhika. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying where? In Gambhira. So Gadadhar Pandit, why did not they stay together? Who stayed with Mahaprabhu? Sarup Damodar and Rai Ramanand. So Gadadhar could have also stayed, right? Why not? Later I will tell. Now I have to go to Chatak Parvat, seeking the mercy of Prabhupada. Many kathas of this place.